Well, hello there, my little muffin puffs. Today we're going to be playing Castle Blackburn. Heroic challenge. Oh my! So this is one of those challenges that is absolutely stupendously difficult. I really can't put it in an easy way. It's tough. I think if you're going to play it on hard mode, you're going to have a really, really tough time. Now, this is just medium. Now, no, I didn't play absolutely stupendously perfect. I played pretty well, but I had quite a few problems as well. I had one guy, like, almost sneak through. I should have put my reinforcements down like a second earlier, but I didn't, and that meant a lot of problems for me. So how did I start off this game? Well, first off, my two magic towers up at the top there are not 0-0. They're actually, or just 0th tier. They're actually 1, or first tier magic towers, which does end up actually killing the phantom warriors up there, which is awesome sauce. You definitely want to do that. Use your reinforcements, use your little guy up there to kill all these evil skeletons, and you'll be pretty darn happy. Now, with your hero, make sure that you try and get him up to level 4 ASAP. Of course, you want to get him up to level 4, because what happens at level 4? He turns into a screwing machine. He screws everybody and kills them all. And that's exactly what we want to see. We want to have him screw them all to death. But, like, I mean, look at that. You got our artillery tower. It's not really doing that much damage right now, but once you get up to testicle, oh man, your guys are going to be happy. Your testicle is going to start doing massive damage to these guys. But at the same time, your magic is still subpar. It's not as good as we wanted to, and look at that. What the heck is going on right now? Well, we've got a lot of problems because the next wave is already almost coming out. What is that? I never wait to the very end to send out the next wave. I never do that, but this time I did. I had to do that, and I didn't even really send it out. It just came out. It just came out. It's kind of upsetting. And we got more Phantom Warriors and more of these jerk faces all over the place. It's very upsetting. Luckily enough, we don't have too many zombies popping out right now, because if I have more zombies or skeletons popping out, I don't even know what the heck I do. But we're going to need some more magic towers. Now, whenever you get magic towers, of course, 0-0, like low-level magic towers are okay. Third tier, second tier magic towers are pretty good. Third tier magic towers are really good. And then fourth tier is kind of like a, well, you only want to really get those if you're going to go for the fourth tier upgrades. Otherwise, it's not a waste, but you're usually better off sticking with mostly third tiers because they do the most damage or most bang for your buck. Unless you're going to go for, again, those weird upgrades after the fourth tier. So we did end up taking these guys now, and I'm going to wait it out and hopefully screw one of these guys because guess what? He's level 4. Let's check it out. Watch him screw him. Come on, do it. Do it. Screw him. No, it's taking too long. Taking too long. But I suppose it's aight. It's aight. No big deal. He's not gonna screw him too fast. I thought we had the screw all saved up, but I guess not. So I do have my rate of fire all ready to go, and the next wave is gonna come out any second now as well. Reinforcements again needed quite heavily. Now one of the biggest problems is probably the fact that I don't have that much like attack damage because those fallen knights, the guys with the sword. No, they both have swords. The guys that walk instead of float, which again I don't remember their names. The Fallen Knight and the Phantom Dancer. I don't know. I want to call it the Phantom Dancer because that's what I'm playing in League of Legends. But they're pretty terrible. I don't like dealing with them at all. Look at that. Our magic is doing a pretty darn decent job, and we've taken them down. But again, they have magic resistance. One part has a magic resistance, and then the second part has the full archer and bombard tower defense. You cannot hurt them at all. They're impenetrable for those things. That's definitely not fun to do. Now what I did here is I played some really quick micro action, and I got these werewolves all bundled up together, and I decided to rain of fire them. I was going to rain of fire them. And I do need to stop my werewolf up in the top there as well, but I felt like, you know what, if I got some magic attack, I got my hero over there, we're going to be okay in the bottom down there. Full shiznit, and we do end up taking him down, actually reasonably quickly as well. But I'm starting to realize I'm going to need some arch towers. I'm going to need to just do some damage to some of these guys. And even though low-level arch towers are usually not the best thing to use, hey, at least I'm doing something over here. And I'm doing something everywhere, all over the place. Again, with your reinforcements, what you want to do is try and use them as effectively as possible to throw your spear at them. If you're throwing your spear at them, you're going to be pretty darn happy. Also, your testicle should rock the skeletons pretty easily because you should have a testicle by now. In fact, one of the first things you should get is a testicle. Obviously, a few magic towers, a few arch towers if you want, and then testicle it up pretty darn quickly. What might happen, though, is your Testicoil is going to keep attacking the skeletons instead of these werewolves, which means that you're going to have a pretty darn hard time on the bottom here. Definitely going to need to get your hacksaw over here, or at least Rain of Fire them. I think, honestly, Rain of Firing them when they're having that gigantic bundle might be your best bet. Sadly enough, I waited just a little bit too long on that, and then I realized, you know what, the Rain of Fire is not going to be quite as effective. So I'm going to just Rain of Fire up on the top there, and hopefully take down some of those guys. And it was kind of a waste again. It was kind of a mistake on my part. Bad play by me. That's the best way I can put it. Bad play by me as far as the Rain of Fire goes and the werewolves on the bottom. And now I'm like, oh god, now I got Skeleton Kings. Skeleton Kings all over the place. And Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Lords and stupid werewolves on the bottom as well. But we do end up taking them down, luckily enough, with our magic and a few reinforcements, taking them all down. Nice. Solid action, but there's still more werewolves. No! Get out of here, werewolves! Get out of here! But I'm taking him down again. The magic is doing a fantastic job, and also the archers just do a little bit of damage, which definitely does help out. But again, they do regenerate their health, so slow damage over time, not usually the best way to go against these guys. You gotta do massive damage all in one spot, which does end up changing your gameplay and style quite a bit during this game. Quite a bit. And I can send out the next wave, but I want to wait. But I'm going to Rain of Fire and then send out the next wave because the next wave wasn't going to come out for a very long time. And guess what? Rain of Fire back already, almost back. Nice. Wave number 5. Very scary, man. Very scary. More Phantom Warriors coming out, and they don't get damaged at all by these archers. So that's a bit upsetting. A bit upsetting indeed. Why am I so tired? I don't even know why I'm tired. I shouldn't be yawning like this. So what do we want to use our Rain of Fire on? Well, we might have to use it on the stupid guys up at the top there, because there's a lot of them, and my magic towers are not very strong. I mean, I got 1 second tier, but yeah, it's probably not enough. Probably not enough for all these guys, unless I really do a fantastic job of stalling them, or I could just upgrade some of these magic towers. And I do end up getting an arcane wizard down there. And there's, oh my god, look at all those skeleton lords. I don't even know what they're called. Skeleton warriors. No, and we took them all down with the Rain of Fire. That was probably going to be the biggest problem for me. Now I do have a bunch of guys still left over here. Luckily enough, our arcane wizard did end up taking the guys up on the top there. But still more skeletons on the bottom. And that means we're going to have to reinforce. Kill those skeletons. Skeletons are actually really easy to take down with your reinforcements. They're not very strong. There's just so many of them. It seems like they tank the damage very, very well. Even versus Testicoils and stuff. And Bombard Towers. They just do a decent job just because there's so many of them. Now, a lot of these guys are damaged pretty badly, but there's a lot of them. And that's probably the biggest issue, is just because there's so effing many of them. That you start to get overwhelmed a little bit. And even with all my magic, I'm having 3 of them all in the exact same spot. Definitely difficult and hard to take care of, especially when your Testicoil is attacking them and you don't want your Testicoil to attack them, you want your magic towers just to attack them. And this is one reason why I really wish there was some sort of targeting feature in Kingdom Rush. It does make it, so you have to think about how your towers are going to attack over time, but at the same time, I feel like it would add just a little bit more strategy if every single tower had that targeting thing that you could put on. And that being the case, you can make things a little bit better. But again, it would take away from the game just a little bit because you would have to, your tower choice positioning wouldn't matter quite as much because you could put archers and magic kind of spread out wherever the heck you want and just put them on, oh, attack the guys that are weak, that can actually get hurt by this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So again, a big bundle of guys over on the top here. What? We're going to Rain of Fire them already? Absolutely. So what I want to do is I kind of want to split these guys up just a little bit and keep them all busy. So I got a bunch of just guys on the bottom here. They're just ghosts, though. The ghosts are pretty easy to take down if you plan accordingly and get enough magic. But just because there's so many, oh my god, arcane wizards better do their work. Testicoil is absolutely worthless right now. Absolutely worthless. I kind of want to space them out as much as possible. That's like my plan right now. Space them out, see if I can get them spaced out just a little bit. I do decide to go for another arcane wizard. So now I have 3 arcane wizards, and with all these guys on the top, they're getting Testicoil, doing absolutely no damage with that Testicoil. I was almost thinking about selling that and getting another magic tower, but I decided not to, based mainly on the reasoning that the other guys still do need to die, and if I have all magic towers, it's not going to work out. So you notice I have 2 guys running through here who are not dead. No, are they going to get through? Let's reinforce. Let's get Hacksaw up in here. He has no health, though. He has no health. Is he going to be able to survive? No freaking way. Rain of Fire. So that was probably the biggest mistake that I had. Those 2 guys got through. I didn't have Hacksaw back there, and they just snuck through. It's as easy as that. I wanted to get the teleport. I almost did get the teleport, but decided to get another arcane wizard instead. Maybe, just maybe, the other arcane wizard was a bad idea, and I should have gone with the teleport. But at the same time, we did end up winning, and that's all that really matters. We took them all down. Make sure you use your hero the right way, and Rain of Fire is your friend against these guys, because if nothing's going to kill them, the Rain of Fire still can. Anyways, if you liked the video, please press the like button. I appreciate that, and subscribe if you haven't done that. Thanks for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.